Well guys, my mic wasn't working the entire time I was recording, so this entire video is going to be a voiceover. We're going to fight the Evil's Protector, which is the first boss in the game, and progress through whatever storyline there is. Surprisingly, only have an hour and 40 minutes played. In the last episode, we were able to grab the spider armor, the heavy hammer, spider staff, and those are the weapons of choice we're going to use, obviously, as we said before. Let's jump right into it. So here we're getting ready to clear a area for the boss fight, so we're upgrading our axe to cut down some trees faster. We're clearing out a decent sized area for the arena we're going to use for the Evil's Protector fight. We come back up to the base to grab some potions. We grab a resistance potion, a rapid potion. We skip over the mana potion and mana regen potion because we're not using magic weapons. We grab a health regen potion, we grab some health pots, thorn potion, battle potion, attack speed potion, and a speed potion. After we gathered all the potions, we're finally ready for the fight. And since the audio is not there, there's no audio, I'm just gonna speed up the boss fight. So as we wrap up the fight, this fight was a lot easier than what I initially thought it would be. We actually get a Force of Wind, which is a movement buff potion, or movement buff trinket. You can only have one movement buff on at a time, so we actually take the leather dashers off, so we can't sprint anymore, but we can dash forward. And we get demonic bars, which we use to upgrade our workstation to a demonic workstation, our anvil to a demonic anvil. We also get two unique trinkets that are consumables that permanently buff your character. One of them gives us 100 more defense or 100 more health, and the other one gives us an item slot. So we'll have a second inventory spot after I use this, which will allow us to have 2 sets of armor on at a time. As you can see there, we just went naked and my willy's out. And this third one, it increases our health to 200 once I stop looking at my willy. There you go, Demon Heart permanently increases health to 200. After this, I'm pretty sure we go up, talk to the Elder, get our lunchbox, which allows us to carry food with us at all times, and then we head over to the snow biome and begin exploring over there. So right here we actually figure out how to set up upgrade the workstation. It took me forever, but as you can see right there on my cursor's at, you just click upgrade there, it spins the 5 bars, you do it at the anvil and the workstation, and just like that, you have more items to craft. Now that we got that out of the way, we go over and we talk to the Elder, claim our lunchbox, and the new quest is kill Queen Spider, summoned in a snow cave by destroying or using a royal egg. Reward ammo pouch. Before we go over to the ice biome, I wanted to farm the Evil's Protector and get all the drops from him, so we fight him a couple more times, and I also end up deciding that I don't really want to do a summoner playthrough. I don't want to do a summoner class. I thought it was too boring. So we end up switching, and we go back into the undergrounds in the forest cave, or the forest biome, and we get the vampire armor set, which gives you a movement speed boost, slight health gen boost, and the set bonus is when you take damage, your health regen is doubled for 4 seconds. So we were actually only able to kill him 2 more times before it became daytime and he despawned on me. So I wasn't able to get the 4th drop, which is the summoner emblem, I guess. Basically, once you get all 4, you can combine all 4, kind of like an Avenger emblem. And it allows all classes to be boosted 15%. The individual ones allow 20% for the specified class bonus damage and minus 20 to all other classes, so it's kind of a headache, and the trinket's just a lot better, in my opinion. Here we actually make the demonic bow and replace our copper bow. This is where we make our switch from summoner to ranged, and I decide to go down into the caves and get the vampire armor set. And just like that, we have the vampire armor set. I forgot to mention we were raided for the first time. We had 3 raiders come. I missed it. It was in the middle of the fight with the evils, or the knight's protector, evil's protector. And now we're getting set up, and we basically are setting off to go to the snow biome. I made the mistake of not making a boat the first time I traversed. Definitely make a boat. There's a free inventory spot for it, so there's no reason not to make one. It's so much faster. Guys, by the way, don't make the mistake I did. Do not shoot the polar bear. He is so hard to kill. It took me a while, and if this lake wasn't here, I probably would have died. I just kept taking him back through the water and slowing him down. And if I didn't have the dash, I would have been cooked. I also don't know if the ladder spawns naturally, but there is a way to make it in the workstation. You can make a ladder down to go into the cave, so that's what we did. We made our workstation, chopped down some trees, made the workstation, and then made a ladder. It also requires logs, so we actually harvest all these wood walls that we're in right now, this house, and we use those to set up our house above ground. Our next armor set is actually the frost shard armor set, which I found out from this cave dweller, our snow cave dweller. And once you kill him, instead of dropping gold, he drops these frozen shards, which I looked up on the wiki to figure out, and I decided to make the frost armor. So this is the royal egg. If you destroy it at all, the queen spider will spawn, which is the boss. This is one of, I believe, 2 of our trinket replacements. It increases max health by 50. This is our snow base, temporary base. We're not going to build a village or anything over here, but just wanted to show you guys. I also wanted to let you guys know it is 36 frozen shards for the full armor set. While we were cave diving, we found another mysterious portal and summoned the evil's protector to try to get him to beat him for the 4th time to get the accessory I was talking about earlier, where we increase all weapon damage by 15% to get rid of the debuff of negative 20% to anything other than the specific one. So here we actually get our second replacement, the frozen wave, which actually is a direct upgrade to the horseshoe. Instead of 5% critical strike chance, we now have 25% critical strike chance. And I mean, it just makes sense. It's no brainer. After that, we go back home. We make the balance fossil. We make frost armor. And we also enchant some of our weapons and trinkets to get ready for the queen spider fight. So unfortunately, again, we don't have audio. So I'm just going to do a quick talk over and speed the fight up. The fight is actually, again, way easier than I thought it was. I was making comments during the actual gameplay saying that if the boss fights don't progressively get harder, much harder, we're going to have to make a new seed and keep the same character, because, like, on a harder difficulty, because I don't know if you can change it mid-game, but, I mean, it seems too easy so far, and we fight the queen spider 4 times. I don't know if there's something in the game that prevents you from getting duplicates from the boss fights, but if so, it is another thing that they took from Terraria and made better, because we have all fought a boss. I've fought Moonlord 15 times and not got the drop I wanted. If you can't get a duplicate from a boss fight, this game will be another thing that I really like and enjoy about it. So this next drop, in my opinion, might be the worst. The precise spider charm might be the worst drop from the queen spider. It being hit poisons the attacker and does 40 damage over 5 seconds. I don't think it's very good. After that last fight, our buffs wore off, so I went back up top to heal before fighting him again. I found out that the campfire actually raises your health regen a lot. So if you're sitting there, or if you want to put it down in your boss arena, like in the middle here, I think it would actually be very advantageous. After beating her for the 4th time, we get the Spider Claw, which is the fastest and shortest swinging sword in the game. We have a minus 20% attack speed here, and you can see how fast this is. This is real time. This is not sped up. It swings so fast, and it actually does a decent amount of damage. On the wiki, I actually saw it get up to like over 200 damage per second. That's where we end the video. We go back and talk to the Elder, claim our ammo pouch. The next quest is the Kill Void Wizard, fought on the 2nd floor of the dungeon, and we get a void pouch, whatever that is. We'll find the dungeon in the next episode. Obviously, we're just going to continue to progress. I'm not focused too much on the settlement side of the game, unless that's something you guys want to see. We're just going to progress, find better loot, fight bosses, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. If you guys liked the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. And comment for what you want to see next.